Hello.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
Listen, the last 11 minutes of our video for Bambi is gone.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. We think something maybe got corrupt or
It's
fucked up
broken.
somehow. It said, fuck off.
It said, this video, you get the first 45 minutes, the last 15, Mother Universe reclaimed it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good reason. Maybe it wasn't funny. Maybe we weren't funny enough.
Maybe.
And the universe was like,
Do better.
I'm just going to fuck this whole video up. We still have the audio.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll put the audio on Patreon.
And you'll get the
Like
OG.
at the $3 tier or whatever. But there was no video.
Yeah.
So then we were like, do we just post the audio and say fuck the video? Or do we re-record? So we've decided to re-record.
But not only do we decide to re-record, so we initially were recording on my phone in 4K.
Right.
And we just bit the bullet and got like an actual video camera. So
Yeah.
there you are.
But yeah, so I mean, we just have to re-record. We've only ever had to re-record like
I think one or two.
I think one or two times before. I don't even know which episodes they are, but I'm sure we talked about it in the episode. But yeah, we really haven't. We've had times where I think there was one time I forgot to hit record, which is crazy that in 4 years of making this podcast, that's only happened one time. And then I remember another time.
It's been more so on like our Patreon videos, which are usually short anyway, so we're usually fine.
No, I think there's been a couple episodes where we've had to re-record.
Yeah, but
I
that's what
can't
I'm
remember
saying,
what
like,
episodes.
Like more, it's happened a few times on Patreon.
Yeah. I don't remember what the other times were. I remember my laptop ate shit once.
Yes.
And then we had to re-record.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 3 years ago now, though.
Yeah, it was probably an early episode.
Yeah. So we have to talk about Bambi again. Also, you know what I was thinking about when we were talking about Bambi? Like, Bambi just sounds like a 20s, like, flapper girl's name. Like,
Bambi?
Bambi, get over here, Bambi, and make me a drink, doll. Like, I don't know.
It kind of does.
Was Bambi, like, already a thing?
Like a name? I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like it had to have been.
Because, like, we talked about it, you know, when we recorded originally.
The first time.
Like, the names of this movie are made the fuck up. Oh, my God, we named Bambi's mom, and I'll never remember what we named her.
Oh, shit. I'll never remember what we named her either. It was good, too. We, like, threw out random letters and just came up with it.
Well, it'll be on Patreon if you want to listen.
Ether now.
If you want to, listen to the original Bambi audio, it is going to be on Patreon. I'll edit it eventually. It's not... And this is the thing. We record like 3 episodes in
at a
one
time,
day.
yeah.
Like, sorry to spoil the magic, but that's how we've been doing it. We do like 2 or 3 episodes in a sitting. So then we had to say, like, do we want to like re-record and try to rush the episode out, or do we just want to like record on the day we said we were going to record? And, you know,
Plus, we've both been busy.
yeah.
We, like, haven't had
also,
time.
that's not like fun. Like, oh, we have to record it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've always said. As long as people are listening and
We're enjoying
still having
ourselves.
fun.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing Tragical, you know, until we run out of fucking movies.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I don't want to force it. Like, I don't want to re-record because we like have to re-record.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
So here we are.
Bambi Part 2. Bambi revamped. Bambi reprise because we have to do it again.
It's all good.
I'm sure the first one is just as funny as this is going to be.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
We just have to pretend we're laughing at the jokes for the first time.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll listen back to our episodes and I'm like, I don't remember
saying that. Yeah.
So, you know,
We got this.
let's
It's
take
fine.
it. Round 2. Take 2. Action.
Tragical.
So this time,
we're here to tell you why
Bambi
is tragical.
Again. Because we've already done this.
We've done this.
You haven't listened to this, though.
No.
But, we're doing it again.
Yeah. Well, I do have some fun facts.
Oh, my God.
That you've never heard before.
I've never heard. I'm so excited.
I remember I read these very out of order, too, and I don't remember what order I read them in. So we're just going to
take it in any order.
We're just going to go for it. So one of the discarded characters from the original novel is Gobo. He's featured in the novel. You don't remember that? Slay.
Gobo.
Slay. He's Feline's twin brother.
I do remember
Bambi's
that part.
first cousin. So Bambi and Feline are cousins.
I do remember that.
His death is a major plot point of the novel. Gobo was found by a man while wounded, nursed back to health, and released back into the wild. He concluded that men should not be feared, and later willingly approaches a hunter who kills him.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we talked about the book being super problematic.
Yeah.
I don't.
Gobo.
I didn't remember the name was Gobo. I did remember Feline was his cousin, though.
Man was ranked the number 20 villain on the American Film Institute's list of the 100 greatest heroes and villains of all time. It's the only character on the list to not appear on screen.
Should be number one.
It's kind of,
Man should be number one.
Yeah, I concur.
Not to spoiler alert again, but Pocahontas is our next movie.
Yeah, so we kind of really prove it.
Freaking Man. Oh, God.
Yeah, Man kind of sucks.
Man is the enemy number one.
Yeah.
Public enemy numero uno.
I definitely agree with that for different reasons.
For
but
so many reasons.
There's a lot of reasons. The release gap between the original film and its sequel, Bambi 2, The Great Prince of the Forest, was 64 years. It holds the world record for the longest span of time between two consecutive installments of a franchise.
Do you think that's like the worst movie yet? Some of the Disney sequels are so rough.
I think I've seen it. I just don't know that I really remember it.
We were talking about it because they announced Inside Out 2, and I was like, oh, I hope they don't fuck it up because Disney sucks at sequels. And Kat's like, well, it's Pixar. And I was like, that's true.
Yeah, Pixar is usually good with sequels. I don't think there's a Pixar sequel I can think of that I don't like.
I did turn off Toy Story 4.
I still haven't seen that one.
I fully got 7 minutes in, I think, and hit the exit out button.
Was it Forky?
I don't even think I made it to Forky, babe. I did not even make it to Forky. We didn't even leave, like, the child's room yet of whatever. I don't remember whose room it is, but it's like all the toys.
Aren't they still Bonnie's toys at that point?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either because I've never seen it.
All I know is I said, this is not for me and it's going to ruin. We have to do it eventually.
There's also a Cars movie I haven't seen, but I don't remember which one. The World one, I think.
I haven't seen, the one where Lightning McQueen dies.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Oh, really?
I think I skipped one. I think the second one I haven't seen, but I saw the third ones.
They actually made Planes.
We were talking about it the other day.
We have so many movies to watch. So many Pixar movies. Yeah, Pixar does pretty good with sequels.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's good. They announced
Anxiety.
So we were talking about it.
It's me.
Getting ready. I was like, oh, Anxiety is at the helm.
Initially we said that fear ran mine. But now that anxiety is one, anxiety runs me and then fear.
I feel like fear was giving anxiety, though.
But there is definitely a difference between fear and anxiety.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the fear develops into anxiety.
I was saying that all of mine they're all up there and they're all like fist fighting each other. Kat said they were all drowning.
I said her emotions are all up there just drowning and screaming for help.
They're all just slamming down buttons, drowning, which I think is probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are at the helm. I think they're all just taking turns slamming buttons.
I mean, we'll have to see what other new ones are introduced. There's, I think, 3 more new ones.
You said if anything discussed, but I don't think I'm never disgusted. I'm like annoyed all the time.
That's what I said. It's like a weird outlier between anger and disgust as annoyance. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm never like angry.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like genuinely like put out. I'm like, that's so annoying. I feel
like disgust is closest.
Probably, but I'm never like disgusted. I'm always just like annoyed.
Yeah. We'll have to see what other ones are announced because
I feel like Disgust is probably the closest though. So I'll take it.
just take it and run.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't even think I made anxiety.
Yeah.
My brain skipped that.
No, mine's run by that.
I definitely have fears though. But my fears are like cramped spaces. But that's because we don't have gun regulations in this country. Yeah. So I don't know.
It's more of a fear of guns.
It's more of a fear of getting shot in public for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
That's fun, right? This is so a fun topic for our comedy podcast. My fear of being shot in an enclosed space.
I have a lot of fears and anxieties.
Yeah.
We've definitely talked about birds. We all know how much I love birds.
Are you afraid of birds?
They scare me a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say fear is a pretty apt. I also, the ocean, any open space where I don't know what like is happening. Yeah. Space, ocean, none of that is it for me.
We were talking about that thing on TikTok too. We're never going to get to Bambi.
No, it's okay.
We don't want to talk about Bambi.
We don't want to talk about it again.
Okay, so if you're in space and you are outside of the spaceship and you get untethered from the spaceship and you start to float out, are you like, you're floating out like this spaceship is like, it's going away. Like you're about to be in black space by yourself. Are you like taking your helmet off or are you like riding it out until you like freeze to death or run out of air or whatever? Kat was immediately like, I'm taking my helmet off.
I think I'm going to give them maybe a couple minutes. I say minutes very
I am like
hesitantly.
I'm like freezing to death or running out of air for sure.
You're going to like wait for them to hopefully be able to save you?
Maybe they'll save me in like 18 hours.
What did Dad say about me?
He said you were not going to space. He said if Kat ever got, like if, say there's a space military.
A space draft.
And you're getting space drafted or like Earth is going down and we all have to go to space. Kat's just, she's going to end it before we even, she's not even getting on this ship.
My dad knows me so well.
He said, Kat's not going to space. And
that's
I said,
correct.
So true.
I will not be. It's just like, it's just scary.
It is scary. But it could be okay.
I literally just almost threw up.
I have hope.
I almost just threw up thinking about it. Like for real.
I have hope.
In space?
In general.
See, that's where we're different. I do not. I already don't want to live to begin with, let alone in space.
Right.
Yeah.
I think space is cool. I think that'd be like a cool way to go. Kind of just looking around at stars and shit. Maybe I'll see a comet or a black hole or something.
And it'll come like, straight at you. That's my fear.
That's pretty cool. I'll take it.
Anyway.
Give me more fun facts.
Back to the
Tell
fun
me about
facts
the
about
problematic
Bambi.
book. I remember the book was super problematic.
One key scene of the novel missing from the film is Bambi's realization that man is neither all-powerful nor immortal. It comes from when the Prince of the Forest shows Bambi the corpse of a man shot by a fellow human.
Woo! Murder! True crime!
We love Bambi better.
We love true crime.
One of the discarded ideas for the film was to depict Bambi's mother's death on screen. It was regarded as too dramatic to include in the film.
Whatever.
I think they could have done it.
People really out there hunting all day though.
Yeah.
I saw this thing on TikTok. It's called like, it's like buck fever or something like that. And it's like when people get like super jazzed because they just shot something and it died. And I was like,
so sad.
I know. Somebody asked the other day on Twitch, like, why are you guys vegetarians? And I was like, have you seen a cow's nose?
So
have you seen a little cow's nose?
Yeah. One of the games that I play on stream a lot is called Roots of Pacha, and it's like a caveman like life sim. And they have an update coming out where you can set traps to get meat from wild animals, or you can butcher your animals that you have that you've like domesticated essentially. And I was like, well, I will not be doing that. These are my friends. I was like, I get fur from them and I get milk from them, and that's all I can ask for. I'm like, not killing them.
Like one of my favorite. Chickens and cows are like my favorite animals.
I do love cows.
I would never want to eat them ever
and goats,
again.
Like people eat goats and
they're
like
so cute.
And sheep. Have you seen a sheep? Why are you eating that? Have you seen a deer? They're cute as shit.
I would eat like a human. I would eat like, because fuck humans, you know what I mean? I mean, if it was like survivor mode, I would do what I have to do.
Will be killing myself.
But they're like they're able to like grow meat now. Have you seen this? We're never talking about Bambi. Like literally fuck Bambi.
Perfect.
They basically can like grow meat. And they're saying like if you could grow like meat, like human meat from your own DNA, like would you eat it?
No.
You wouldn't want to know what you taste like.
No, because here's my thing. People are going to get a taste for it, and then the growth process isn't going to be quick enough for them, and then they're going to start murdering people.
I don't think we're not like prime rib. We're probably pretty nasty.
I don't know. People are cannibals for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not out there just like doing it for shits and gigs.
I think they're mentally ill.
I just read a book. It was a
This is no longer about Bambi.
Well, it's kind of relevant to the cannibalism thing. It was they're both serial killers and they fall in love with each other, but they're serial killers that murder other serial killers.
Like Dexter.
Kind of, yeah. And it was really silly, goofy. I was really kicking my feet and twirling my hair the whole fucking book. It's so funny. And there's accidental cannibalism in that. Yeah, one of the people that they go to murder is a cannibal, and he like feeds them meat, and the girl knows, but the guy doesn't. So he like eats it, and he's like, "This is great." And she's like, "You just ate person." And then he obviously throws it up everywhere, panicked. But yeah, I don't think I could do it.
Don't worry about you.
Don't worry, they fall in love and get married at the end.
That sounds terrible.
Anyway, I think this is fucking insane. In December of 2018, Missourian poacher, a Missouri poacher,
a Missouri man,
yeah, was sentenced to 1 year prison for illegally killing deer for trophies. As part of his penalty, he was required to watch this movie once a month.
That's good.
He hears drip, drip, drop little April showers in his sleep. Insane. This is the last full-length animated feature made by Walt Disney until Cinderella 1950. The gap was due to the lack of film workers, mostly who were in the military service, and materials necessary to make films when World War II was going on.
That's awful.
Yeah.
War is terrible.
War is terrible.
That make me sad.
Yeah, same.
More movie, less war. More Bambi, less war.
The original novel, Bambi, A Life in the Woods by Felix Salten is not a work intended for children, and Walt Disney toned down much of the material. By one description of the novel, here it goes, it consists of 293 pages packed with blood and guts action, sexual conquest, and betrayal. The forest characters include cutthroats and miscreants, including 6 murderers. It's only 200. It's less than 300 pages. I could read that in like an hour.
Yeah, that's super short. Even I could read that like really
I could read that in like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours if I really sat down and read it. Not that I'm going to.
That man is fucked. I'm sure he's dead.
I just want to know what, like, he sat down and was like, I'm going to write a novel about deer fucking and murdering people, and then humans also murdering.
That's yeah.
Interesting.
That man needs help. He's up there with the cannibals.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Mr. Saltine.
Sorry, Mr. Saltine, but
sorry, Felix.
Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, so we get our fun facts from the Internet Movie Database.
Or the Batadace, if you're nasty.
Yeah. See, I wasn't doing that.
Okay, we talk about Bambi again.
Okay. I think we can do it.
Forest.
Well, there's forest credits.
Treed area. They're not forest credits, though.
Yes, they are.
It's not like a blank page.
No, it's pretty, but it doesn't mean that they're not forest.
Oh, no, these ones were forest credits.
Yeah.
You're so right. I forgot because we watched Bambi 6 months
900 years ago. Yeah, they're pretty, though.
Credits. They were pretty. They were just like colored, right? Just like colored pages, basically.
Yeah, and then we are in a treed area.
A super treed area.
Literally, I can't believe how many times I wrote this in my notes, but I just said someone drew that with their hands. Yeah. Multiple times throughout this movie.
It's like really cool.
It's kind of incredible. It's actually
really awesome.
Couldn't be me.
The music in this movie goes dummy stupid.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of reminds me of like, this movie reminds me of Fantasia a lot. Like it's just like beautiful music,
gorgeous art,
and like gorgeous art. So it's like,
but like a really strange topic.
Yeah. The first song is Love is a Song That Never Ends. Love is a song that never ends.
Wow,
It's so
slay.
good. Thanks. I sounded just like it.
You did.
We see an owl. What's his name? Friend Owl.
Friend owl.
Not a name. Friend
Maybe-
Owl.
Maybe he doesn't want to give them his government name, so he's like, "You're all just gonna call me Friend
It's
Owl."
like if you were like if you named your baby like Baby Human, like Friend Owl, like that's not a name.
He said, "I don't actually want you guys to know my actual name."
Well, he's like also the only owl. Like he's vibing out there kind of solo dolo.
Oh yeah, he kind of is, huh?
in this like little community, I guess.
Yeah.
This little forest community.
Mhm.
So he's roosting in a tree. There's also a squirrel chipmunk combo. Squirrel
Yeah.
chipmunk best friends.
Apparently, I remember reading in the fun facts that they were initially going to have a much bigger part in the movie, and then they cut them out.
Oh, squirrel
essentially.
chipmunks.
Yeah, they were gonna be like main characters.
They're like good friends. They
Yeah.
like I don't know if they're
They're
a
little
couple
besties.
or if they're just really good friends, but they are always together. They sleep together. The chipmunk sleeps under the squirrel's tail.
Yeah, it's very
It's
cute.
very cute.
It's a little blankie.
Yeah, it's his little blankie. There's some baby birds. They're fighting over berries. There's like a mouse,
Okay,
a
no,
little mouse eating dew.
the tiny little mouse.
It was really cute.
So fucking cute.
Super cute.
I love the little mouse.
Yeah.
My new
There's
favorite character.
rabbits doing stretches and
Birds chirping.
there's a bunch of birds. They come in and they're like alerting everybody. They're like, what are those? The medieval?
The town criers.
The town crier.
Yeah.
The birds are the town criers. They're like, everybody wake the fuck up.
There's shit happening.
Yeah, because the new prince has been born.
Yeah.
So there's no king of the forest.
Right.
There's a prince,
Prince and then
there's a
another prince.
Like this is the other prince. They
This
don't
is
know the word king, I guess.
baby prince.
Yeah, because
Maybe he doesn't like want to be like king. That seems like a lot of responsibility.
anyway, all the animals just go to like look at the new prince.
Yeah.
Like, this poor kid just got born. This little baby deer in the thicket just got born, and everybody in the forest comes to stare at him. Friend Owl legitimately scares the shit out of Bambi. Like he's like, hoo. Like, have you ever been around a baby before?
You know, like the Jack in the Boxes, how they like
Whoa.
coming close to you and yell at you. That's kind of what he was giving.
Yeah. And then my boy Bambi, he's just trying to walk. He was just born. He's 8 minutes old. The entire
Approximately.
forest is staring at
Yeah.
him. Tries to walk around, falls down. Everyone laughs.
They laugh at him.
Traumatizing for poor fucking Bambi.
It's sad.
And then Friend Owl is like, okay, everybody go fuck yourselves. Leave the prince alone. And that's what everybody does. But Thumper's like a little bunny rabbit if you're new to planet Earth. And
if you're new here.
Thumper kind of hangs back and he's like, what you gonna name him? Like, he's like that's the fucking queen of the forest or whatever. Why don't you mind your
I don't
fucking
think she has a
manners?
title.
She's just a breeder like Taylor Swift. That's so sad for her. Poor Miss Breeder.
Some people are into that.
Taylor Swift probably is. I'm sorry. I'm such a Swift hater.
Yeah, you're like the complete
an
opposite of
anti-Swiftie.
Swiftie.
Yeah.
You're like obsessed with hating Taylor
Yeah, I'm
Swift.
right. I'm not obsessed with hating her. She is literally so untalented.
Good. I hear it all day, so.
I don't talk about her all day.
You do talk about hating her a lot.
It's only because you like her. So whenever I see something that shades her in a negative light, I like to let you know.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm not like obsessed with her. I just like enjoy her music. It doesn't bother me none.
okay.
Anyway, he's like, what are you going to name that fucking deer that you just pushed out? And not princess of the forest is like, Bambi.
I think I'll name him Bambi.
And then Thumper says, I guess that'll do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Baby Thumper, for your glowing, positive light. We really needed that here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then the great prince of the forest, Bambi's dad, is watching over. He's like standing on a cliff looking down on his
He's like,
son
That's my bitch.
that he does not give a fuck about.
I think he's just
all.
busy.
Doing what?
Being Prince of the Forest.
And that entails.
I don't know. I'm not a deer. I don't know what he does all day.
Period. He's an absent father.
Yeah, he kind of is.
And he sucks. Cut to Bambi taking a stroll through the forest. All of the animals are saying hi. Miss Quail, literally,
I knew it was coming.
Miss fucking Quail with her quail babies says, "Good morning, Bambi."
Everybody else calls him Little Prince,
Young Prince, Prince Bambi,
Young Prince. Yeah.
Don't you call that boy Bambi ever again?
She pulls out the government name with no title.
No title, Miss Quail. You can go fuck yourself.
You should just call her Quail instead of Miss Quail because she doesn't deserve a title either.
Head ass Quail, bitch.
Damn.
Just hey Bambi. No, ma'am. Put some respect on his name. He's the prince of the forest.
It is kind of rude. It's a little disrespectful.
Miss Possum calls him young prince, you know.
So do all her babies.
She has respect.
Yeah.
Miss Possum has manners.
Yeah.
Miss Possum was raised right.
She was raised correctly in the forest. For sure.
Thumper literally comes over again and asks the Bambi's mom that we named, that I don't remember her name, but it was great. Whatever it was.
Good.
We did give her a name in the OG episode. He asks her why the fuck Bambi cannot walk right.
He's brand new.
Thumper has a zero chill.
Yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, like when you're around little kids, like they don't pull their punches.
Some do.
Right. But most do not.
Yeah.
So Thumper is most of those children. A thought pops in their head and they're voicing it.
Yeah. Bambi's like, I was born yesterday. I'm sorry, I can't walk.
I was literally born yesterday. This is, in fact, my first rodeo.
Yeah. Thumper's mom, Miss Hare, she yells at him though. She's like, what would your father say? That's like always what she's saying. What would your father say? What would your father say?
But where is his father?
Working in the coal mines with fucking Bambi's dad? I don't know. What are they all doing all day?
Mines?
Where are they?
It's all the men.
Where's Mr. Quail? Where's Mr. Possum? Where is the great prince of the forest? Where is Thumper's dad?
What are the men doing?
What are they doing?
Fucking around.
I suppose. They're not in this movie.
Also, I would like to say that the Prince of the Forest, they talk about how he's older than all the other deer.
Yeah.
And this is his first kid.
They say he's
a little strange.
They say he's double the age of the deer
oldest,
below him.
Yeah.
And we looked it up because I was like, I bet deer live to be like 40. And I was like fucking spot on, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Like deer literally live to be like 40, 45 or whatever.
So most of the deer in they're
So he's probably like,
what is a group of deer called?
We already looked that up too. It was we looked that up.
It was just a herd, wasn't it?
It was just
boring.
Herd. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Give me something cool like a flamboyant. What's another cool one? That's really it. A pod.
Cool
like
so
herd.
That means Bambi's dad, is probably like, so if like 40 is like an average deer, then that means Bambi's dad's probably like 50 or 60.
See, I was thinking that all the rest of them just die young and he is like a normal.
Get shot by men.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking he's like 40 and the rest only live to be like 20-ish.
Okay.
But we don't know. He could be like really old. He could be like in his like 50s or 60s and just vibing.
If we were deer, we'd be like dead.
Thank God. How do I be a deer?
I wish I was a deer.
Okay, but like, yeah, it's just weird that this is his first kid.
Maybe he was looking for the right woman to come around.
Well, he found her.
Yeah. So Bambi plays with Thumper and Thumper's siblings. Thumper jumps over a log and Bambi tries, and Bambi's legs get tangled. And Bambi's leg is literally like on top
of the
Bambi's back leg is like on top of Bambi's other back leg. And I was like, that looks literally so painful.
Yeah.
I cannot watch it.
It was like a crazy yoga pose gone wrong.
Yeah. And then Thumper has to like help Bambi unwind his cute little legs.
What a good friend.
No, they're like instant besties. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Bambi's first word is bird, to Cat's chagrin.
Bird.
Yeah.
He says it without the D at first. Bird.
Well, D's are hard when you're
bird. Actually, D's are one of the first letters that babies know how to say, which is why most babies say dada first, because it's one of the easiest things for babies to enunciate.
Bird is like a pretty impressive first word.
Yeah.
But then it just starts rolling off the tongue. We get butterfly.
Real quick off the bat,
we
butterfly.
Get, flower.
Okay. And this is one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
Talking comes quickly.
After watching this movie as an adult, my new favorite character in any Disney movie is in fact Flower the skunk. I love that dumb little fucker. Like that is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
He's so bashful.
I love him. And so he's just, chilling in the flowers like a little skunk does. And Bambi is sniffing the flowers and they touch noses and he's like, Flower. And so Flower, we don't know what his name was initially, is now Flower.
You can call me Flower if you want.
He said, oh, the Prince of the Forest has named me Flower.
Yeah.
I'm legally changing my name.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be down bad for
Flower
someone like that.
Literally said, whatever you want to call me. That's what I am.
And he's just his little feet.
Flower's got a little crush.
I want a skunk.
Yeah.
As a pet.
No, the little skunk feet, like I can't do it.
I literally, it makes me cry.
The little skunk feet and the little skunk hands.
It's literally throw up. He's literally
the best part of this movie.
Truly the best part of this whole fucking movie.
There's some thunder and Thumper is like, I better get home.
He said, peace out. I'm running.
I don't like thunderstorms. So all the animals run home and Bambi runs and curls up with his mama in their little thicket.
Yeah.
Their thicket.
And then this is
bushes.
The best song in the whole entire movie.
It's drip, drip, drop through the April showers.
Yeah.
Drip, drip, drop.
Little April showers.
Is it? Wait, yeah. Is
little.
it little?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, that doesn't fit, but it does.
I just think it's
so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's giving Fantasia again, like the beginning of the movie.
There's not even words through most of the song. A lot of it is like
instrumental
voices humming for the wind and the rain, and then there's like cymbals for the thunder. Gorgeous.
It's so pretty. I could like sleep to that on a loop.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
This movie is also like all the seasons. Like it goes through all the seasons.
It sure does. Twice.
So, it's spring. Because it's raining.
Yeah.
And all the animals are being born.
The reason I picked this movie was because I was like, deer, fall. And then I remembered, that it's...
Well, it gets fall at one point for like 10 seconds.
It's literally 5 seconds and then it switches again. But it's fine.
Yeah. So all the animals hide and shit. Bambi is terrified. Bambi's mom is like, I'm sleeping. That seems like a
sleeping through the rain.
So it's the next morning, and actually, I don't know. It could be like I feel like it's later.
I think some time has passed,
like a couple weeks. Maybe.
Yeah,
they're gonna go to the meadow. Bambi and Bambi's mom, and Bambi is of course playing like 20 questions. Like,
he's like,
"What's a meadow? Why don't we go to the meadow?"
Yeah, and then he said, Thumper said, "We're not the only deer," and his mom was like, "Well, we aren't."
Yeah.
You're not fucking special.
There's only 2 deer in the whole forest. Fucking idiot.
What kind of dumb ass question is that?
So Bambi tries to run out into the meadow, and Bambi's mom is like, you can't just run out there because there could be something. She doesn't say man, but she's like, there could be something.
But we know.
That's gonna no, that'd be funny though. If she did say that.
So
she goes out first, make sure it's Gucci, and then they just start running around the meadow. This part is so cute too.
It's so cute.
With Bambi just prancing around the meadow.
It's so cute. I love it.
They run into the hare family. Thumper's there. They're eating clovers.
Yeah, and Thumper talks about how he likes to only eat the purple flowers, but his dad told him that the greens will make his ears and his feet big.
Yeah. That's probably not true. Like,
it's just like when you're told like you'll have better like hearing and eyesight, or you'll grow better if you eat.
I should eat more carrots. I'm really going blind. I can't see. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, eat some more carrots.
I don't like.
Add them to your smoothies.
I hate carrots.
You really don't like carrots?
No,
dude, I love carrots.
I don't like most vegetables though, unless I prepare them.
I feel like I've talked about this before, but like I'm really thankful for the fact that I fucking love most fruits and vegetables. As a vegetarian, like I really lucked out because a lot of people don't. Yeah, like
I'm really out here eating bread and cheese all day.
People see green stuff and then they like die, and I'm just like, give me all of the green stuff.
I don't like the way it's made most places. Like I have to make it.
Nah,
I don't like when you were just raw dogging broccoli at Red Robin that one time, that like...
It was steamed.
That's not good. I need it to be like baked with like some garlic and some citrus.
I mean, that's good too, but I love vegetables and most fruit. I don't like melons. That's really the only fruit I don't like is melons.
See? I love melons. Though melons do make my mouth itch, but I eat them anyway.
Oh, so you're allergic.
They literally make the roof of my mouth and my
No
tongue
way.
blow up. The roof of my mouth will itch and then my
Like
tongue will blow
cantaloupe and
up.
honeydew?
Cantaloupe, honeydew.
Does
Not
watermelon?
Just cantaloupe and honeydew.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I get melon mouth. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I sure do.
I
Every
just
time
think
eat
it's
it.
fucking nasty. And whenever you get like those like fruit cups
I
that
eat
have
that
like
shit
multiple
anyway.
fruit in it, everything tastes like cantaloupe and honeydew, and it's
Oh,
disgusting.
you know what I love? Pears.
I do love. We were talking about this the other day. I do fucking love pears.
Pears are so
Peaches are my
good.
favorite, for sure. I love peaches. Cherries, I
like
think,
peach.
are second.
I like peaches, but they have to be squishy. They cannot be like ripe.
I don't even care.
And
I'm gonna eat it.
And I don't like peach flavor or anything except for peach
I love
rings. I do
peach.
love peachos.
Me literally drinking. This is just peach juice. This
Just
is
peach nectar. That's
It's
gross.
just a giant.
I would
what-
never
how much
put that
is
in my
this?
mouth.
1 liter of
Dead.
peach juice. I'm just raw dogging it over here.
That's crazy to me. That is crazy.
Anyway, so yeah, Thumper's like, I just like eating the sweet flowers, but my dad tells me that I have to eat the good stuff or I'm not going to grow.
Yeah. Bambi sees himself for the first time, his reflection in the lake. That's so cute.
He's like, damn, I'm cute.
He's like, oh my fucking God, is that what I look like? The fuck?
Wow.
That's so crazy. Yeah, animals like don't have mirrors, really.
Yeah.
I know that's stupid, but they don't.
And like, do you think that they like are conscious enough to know that that's them, or do you think that they think that's another?
I'm gonna start just going to forests and like putting up some mirrors. I think the animals deserve that. They
You
deserve
don't think
a
they
little
would try to like
vanity.
fight it, thinking
No.
it's another like deer?
I think they're like want to push their little hair back behind their little ears or something.
They're like that.
Put a little gel in their hair.
What's her name?
Put a little.
What's her name from Disney Channel? Where she's like,
Yes. Yes.
that's the deer in the forest with the
I
mirrors.
just want everybody to get a little more conceited,
Yeah.
to love themselves.
Okay. Including
deer to
the
love
squirrels and the deer and the rabbits in the forest.
Yeah. I want them
Okay.
to see what they be looking like.
Do you think the skunks will look at their little Pete's and be
Hope so,
like,
'cause their
I'm
little
cute?
Pete's are so cute.
I'll literally start crying.
Anyway, then Bambi sees another deer, and it's little Feline, his cousin, and she is a doe.
They don't say they're
deer,
cousins in the movie.
female deer.
But in the book, they are first cousins.
Feline is quite literally the most annoying fucking thing on earth. She's screaming, she's screeching, she's nipping at Bambi's ear.
She's, like, laughing
giving
so
him
fucking
wet
loud.
willies. Like Feline is
With her fucking hooves just like
no full tongue. She's like tongue in ear. Like Feline is too much for me. I cannot literally stand her.
tongue.
Full tongue in ear. Like Feline is really. I used to give people wet willies all the time. My nails are too long now, and my wet willy days are over.
Yeah, you were a wet willy queen.
like in high school. If I
You were either mooning
if
someone or
somebody
giving someone a
wasn't
wet
paying
willy.
attention to me,
Melissa's
I was
screaming
gonna-
for attention.
I was. Now I'm like, no, I still have attention. If
Yeah.
I'm out, I'm screaming. I want everyone in the room to be like, God,
You're
that bitch
Feline.
is so loud. Is that why I hate her?
Self-reflection time.
Oh wait, I'm Feline.
Oh wait.
No, she's screeching. Okay,
She really is doing the most.
yeah, and like she like knocks Bambi into the little like lake.
Yeah, she knocks him into it and then is like popping out from like the reeds and like fucking with him like
And
from different
screaming.
sides.
She's like,
And she's like,
ma'am, shut the fuck. Oh yeah, her laugh is annoying.
Yeah, it's
my
pretty
laugh is
bad.
cute. at
mine's
least.
not.
No, it's really not. Sometimes I'm like, damn, is that what I sound like?
My laugh is loud as fuck. I'm so sorry to you all.
The big deer,
Prince?
stags.
Stags.
The stags come and they're like prancing through the meadow, saying hi to their bitches.
So yeah,
and
they're like
whatnot.
separate.
Yeah.
Is that really how deer are?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't care about deer at all. They're like okay, they're not my favorite animals. You know, like
I think they're
could care
cute.
less. They start like jumping. They're like jumping over logs. They almost trample Bambi at one point. It's giving Lion King.
Not the wildebeest.
Yeah. So then the great prince, he enters. This is Bambi's dad, and everybody gets real quiet and like stares at him because like respect or whatever. I don't know.
He's got big ass antlers too.
Yeah,
He's got like the biggest antlers.
He has like a bushy neck too. Like his neck is more full than everybody else.
It's like a beard almost.
Yeah, he has a beard. He's totally got a beard. Mom says that everybody respects him because he's old and wise. He's the oldest fucking deer in the forest. Also, that's your dad, Bambi.
She doesn't say that.
No.
But she's
Poor
like,
Bambi,
he's
just left in the
known
dark.
as the great prince of the forest. And if Bambi
Yeah.
had a singular brain cell, he would have put
Well-
together that they call him the prince. So like,
He doesn't because he's literally 2 weeks old. But, they hear a bunch of crows, Cat's favorite animal, and everybody runs. They all start running. Bambi can't find his mom. Mom can't find Bambi.
yeah,
It's real crazy.
it's
And
scary.
then Dad finds Bambi, though, luckily, the great prince, and they all run off together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hear a gunshot. So we know it's man is in the forest. And Bambi's like, what the fuck just happened?
What was that noise?
And
what are we all scared of?
Mom is like, people really out here trying to kill us and eat us.
Yeah. She's like, man is in the forest. And that's all we get about man.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know, though.
Period. That's all we know. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Man suck.
Yeah.
Oh God. I didn't know.
Oh,
On
God,
a
for real,
shirt.
for real.
It's fall.
Oh, my God. See?
Oh my God. Cat picked this movie because fall. It's
And then
fall.
it's
And then
immediately winter. Like, we literally get fall for
It's pretty though, 'cause it's
approximately
like instrumental, and you see
Yeah.
like the leaves like fall, and it's
Yeah.
all like, ew, it's fall.
it's giving.
It's giving fall.
Yeah.
And then it's winter. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
snowing.
yeah. It's the first snow, and Bambi walks out, and he's just like wandering around.
Baby loves the snow.
But he's like without his mom. He's
Yeah.
literally just like
Well, he's older
wandering the forest. Not by that
It's like
much.
3 months old. He's like living.
Okay, I don't know. Like they almost got shot before. You don't think
Yeah.
mom wants to like keep him
No,
close?
It's fine.
Okay.
Thumper's there, of course. Thumper is ice skating, trying to teach Bambi how to ice skate. The hooves and
Ice.
little paws are very different.
Yeah.
So Bambi does not ever.
There's no grip.
Bambi does not ever grasp the ice skating.
No. Also,
It doesn't happen.
Thumper's feet are like long. You know what I mean? Like his back legs are like they're like little ice skates.
Yeah, I am gonna personally bring some,
Some
deer
ice skates.
ice skates.
Melissa is going
with
into the forest
mirrors.
with mirrors and deer ice skates.
Some ice skates for the deer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little sled.
I think they would
That way
appreciate
a bunch of
it.
animals could get in it and have fun together.
Okay.
Because I feel like Thumper and Bambi deserve to play together.
Okay.
Um,
I love that for you.
sign my petition to get more mirrors and ice skates into the forest.
Yeah.
These are the important topics that nobody
Talk
is
about.
cresting upon.
Okay.
We need it.
Become president. Run
That's
for
my
president, and that's
first-
your campaign.
That's my campaign.
I'm bringing mirrors and ice skates to the forest animals. Please vote
Yeah.
for Melissa Van Lingen in 2024.
Not that soon. I got to prepare.
2028.
I got a lot of skates to get together.
Right? That's 4 years. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
math.
Anyway, they find Flower, Bambi, and Thumper. Flower's trying to hibernate. This is when we see Flower's little Pete's.
He's literally sleeping,
In
and they wake him up.
yeah.
and he's like, I'm eeping until it's not winter.
yeah.
And they're like, okay, bestie. And his little Pete's are just sticking up.
And at first, Bambi goes to mom and is like, why are people hibernating? That's crazy. Cut to like 3 weeks later, there's no food. Bambi is literally like, Mom, I'm hungry. And mom's like, I'm so sorry, Bambi.
Yeah, they're like
starving.
The herd of deer is traveling further and further to try and eat the bark off the tree, but it's gotten to
They've
the point
eaten
where
it
it's like
all.
so high up that they can't eat.
It's so
it.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
So is that happening every year? Bambi's starving every year for a couple weeks a year.
Yeah, and mom's like, this is why
Never complaining about anything ever again. I
animals
swear to
hibernate.
God. Because Bambi couldn't eat for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Okay.
out here complaining about like the dumbest shit.
Okay. I'm gonna remind you of that the
Be
next
like,
time.
Bambi didn't eat.
You're gonna be like, and he deserved it.
No.
So anyway, they starve for like a while,
while.
and
Maybe like a
then
month.
they find a small patch of new spring grass in the snow.
Yeah, but it's like 24 blades of grass.
And Bambi sucks them down, doesn't even let mom even breathe.
Mom is like, go ahead and eat. I'm bigger than you. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Until
and then and then they hear something and Bambi runs.
Yeah, mom says run for the thicket.
Yeah.
And Bambi's like,
So he does, and then there's gunshots.
yeah.
And she just says to keep running, and then there's more gunshots. And Bambi gets back to the thicket, but mom isn't there.
And that's why I'm a vegetarian. This is why I'm a vegetarian.
Mom's not deer. She's
Y'all taking Bambi's mom away for real, for real.
she's what is deer meat? Veal?
Yeah.
Gross.
Venison.
What is veal?
Veal is something else.
Okay.
I don't know. Goat?
Okay.
No, veal is moose. Reindeer?
She's venison.
venison. I don't know what veal is.
I don't know either.
Seal.
Okay.
Seal. What if we named things?
What would the V be for?
I don't know.
Okay. So Bambi goes searching for his mom. It starts really snowing and he can't find her and he's fucking crying.
Love it.
It's
good movie. Love
horrible.
this movie.
And then he runs into the Great Prince and the Great Prince is like, your mother can't be with you anymore.
She's in deer heaven.
Yeah, you know how like
All deers go to heaven.
when you tell kids like somebody's dead, they don't like comprehend death.
Yeah.
Like you're like, yeah, she's never coming home again.
Not me. I'd be like, that bitch die.
Yeah.
Dead.
And then he finally tells Bambi that he's his dad.
Yeah.
He pulls Darth Vader and he's like, Bambi, I am your father. I know it's coming as a huge shock to you since I'm the Great Prince and you're the Little Prince and you little brain cells couldn't put that together. But I'm your dad.
It's spring again.
Yay.
Time has passed. It's spring again. Bambi eating real good. He's like a teenager now.
Yeah.
We see Friend Owl again, unfortunately. He's really pissed because all the birds be fucking.
Yeah, they're twittering and flying around and fucking around.
Nuzzling each other. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking.
That's how I feel when I'm out in public and there's a lot of PDA. I feel
love
that.
PDA.
Okay.
I'm a little freak.
Okay.
I just want to.
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. Well, you've never like just really wanted to touch somebody like I have.
I don't know that it's I don't know that it's more so like seeing other people do it.
Really?
Like there's like a
I love it.
No, I feel like there's a level to PDA that like I'm just like I
One
need y'all
time
to
at
never look
Gasbro,
at
I
each
saw
other.
people having sex behind a dumpster. Is that probably
Okay,
too much?
but that's like exhibition,ism and I feel like that's different.
That's like fucking behind
I don't
want
to kink shame anyone.
I don't think fucking behind a dumpster is a kink.
Exhibitionism.
Okay.
They like to be like in public fucking. That's a
PDA
kink.
does not bother me at all.
I think there's
There's
just like
no level that would bother me.
there's like a level of PDA that I'm not a fan of.
Can you not show everybody your butthole? That's inappropriate.
Hey.
We're just
here.
talking about the appropriatism.
Yeah, this is not appropriate, King.
Gooby wanted to show you guys his asshole. So Friend Owl has to leave his little tree house and he goes to sit on another tree and he doesn't get to nap for very long because Bambi
gets
comes.
shook.
He gets literally shook.
Literally
Bambi
shook.
comes in is like rubbing he's got like baby horns because he's like he's getting bigger horns.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like little. So he's got to scratch them he's teething.
Yeah, he's got growing pains.
Yeah, growing pains.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And so he's scratching his head on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thumper comes over, is like, "Oh, hey, Friend Owl.
Remember
oh, hey,
me?"
Bambi. We're all best friends."
Also, Thumper's like, "Hey, remember me?" But like did the Great Prince like take him away?
I think Bambi had to like become a man like in that moment. Like Bambi was like rolling with the stags after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
why
he
his
didn't have
voice
his
is
mummy?
all deep now.
He didn't have
Baby talks like this now. Oh, Friend Owl, hello. Same thing with Thumper. Thumper too.
Yeah, they all get like deeper voices.
They're all men now. Flower comes too. Flower's there.
my fave.
They're broing it up. They're like, "Hey, how's it been? How was your summer?"
How was your 8 summers? Because it's been a couple years.
You think so? I think it's like the next. I think it's like the next summer.
I don't think so. I think they're a little bit
You think
older.
Bambi's been gone for a while?
Yeah.
A hot minute, a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is your favorite part, so I'll let you tell it.
I hate this part. They see two birds like flying around each other and they're like, what the fuck is up with them? And Friend Owl's like, they're Twitter-pated, which is just animal for horny.
Yeah, they're animal horny.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter-pated.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're in heat. They're in heat. So
they are.
Yeah, he says that spring is the time for everybody to get Twitter-pated. And then he says, you see someone, you get weak in the knees. Your head's a-whirling. You feel light as a feather. You're walking on air. Then it knocks you for a loop and you lose your head. And
I've never been Twitter-pated.
No. And he's like, it can happen to anyone. And the boys are all like, not me.
I would never fall in
Will
love.
never be Twitter-pated.
Yeah. They start walking along. Bambi's in front, and then Thumper behind, and then Flower. They're just bro strolling.
Yeah.
They're brolling.
They're brolling.
Through the forest.
They see me brolling. They hate it.
There's a lady skunk, and she's like
so cute.
batting her eyelashes. Flower is gone. Flower has stopped dead in his tracks. Flower has gone with that lady.
Yeah, she kisses him and makes him blush, and then they
gone.
wander off together.
Flower has wandered off into the flower bed with a lady skunk. His bros turn around and are like, Flower, what the fuck is up? And Flower's like,
he just waves.
I got Twitter-pated bad.
I got Twitter-pated.
I got it bad.
He's so cute.
So Bambi and Thumper keep walking along, and would you believe that a lady bunny comes out?
That's a drag queen. Lady Bunny.
Lady Bunny, really? That's a cute name.
That's Rue's best friend.
A lady bunny, not the lady bunny, but a lady bunny comes out, and she has like a fluffy chest, and she like picks up her fluffy chest like it's her boobs.
Yeah, she like,
and she's got blush for
playing
days
with her ears, and then she like, fluffs her little tail, and then she takes her little fuzzy and she goes,
yeah. Tell me that bunny doesn't have blush on.
Oh, she was caked.
They don't have mirrors and ice skates, but they got blush out there in
She's
the forest?
using those berries.
You think so?
Yeah,
Little smear of the berries. Anyway, she gets Thumper.
Yeah. Twitter-pated.
Mad horde. I didn't mean it like that.
No, you didn't. Which is why it's even funnier.
Thumper's gone. Bye, Thumper. Bambi's alone. He's like, damn, I'm really a stag out here now.
Yeah, he looks back.
He's really stagging it.
And Lady Bunny, not the Lady Bunny, a Lady Bunny, is playing with Thumper's ear while he like lays on her lap, and his little foot is a going.
Yeah, he's thumping away.
And Bambi's like, fuck, man, I'm all by myself now.
No, not for long though, because then Bambi runs into his cousin Feline.
His first cousin Feline. I don't think it matters in the animal world. I feel like
Bambi is falling all over himself, but also Feline was really annoying. So
she's
probably
licks
trying to get away
cheek
from her
in like 2 seconds.
He's trying to get away from her, but it's because she's kind of like Feline's kind of assaulting Bambi.
Yeah, she kind of assaults him, and then she licks his cheek, and then he kind of falls in love, and then there's like a whole part where they're like running through the clouds, and
yeah, that part was weird.
It's interesting.
There's like music, and they're like running through the clouds.
They're Twitter-pated.
It's fall again.
Yeah.
And
no.
Did I miss something? Okay.
Another stag comes up on
oh yeah, I forgot about that
Bambi and Feline and tries to fight Bambi for Feline. And he literally tries to like
Feline's so cute.
Force himself on Feline because Feline's like, no, I want Bambi. Yeah. And then so Bambi and the other stag literally like fight. They're in fisticuffs. Hoofticuffs.
And then Bambi pushes him off a cliff.
Yeah.
He doesn't die that we know of.
Yeah, no, he lands in water. But
he's fine.
Bambi wins, and then him and Feline run off together.
Yeah.
And now it's fall again.
And then it's fall again.
Yay, finally. So they're sleeping in their brambles. They took over the thicket. Bambi and Feline, and they're sleeping. But Bambi hears something, so he goes to investigate, and he sees smoke from Man.
Oh yeah, he like looks down the cliff and he sees a campfire.
Yeah, and the Great Prince comes back and says it's Man. There are a lot more of them this time, and they're a lot closer than they normally are.
They're gonna kill us all.
really scary. And the prince says they need to gather everyone and go deep into the forest to kind of get further away from them.
Yeah, they also have dogs this time.
Yeah, so Bambi goes to follow the great prince, but then he's like, oh yeah, I've got a wifey. I can't just like leave her.
I gotta go get Feline.
Yeah, so he goes back for Feline. Yeah. But Feline woke up while Bambi was gone and kind of panics.
Yeah.
Because she sees everyone running. So now they're both like searching for each other in the forest while everyone is running away from man. It's kind of scary.
There's also fire.
Yeah, so everyone's running and a bunch of pheasants are like hiding and one of them gets really scared and tries to fly away, so they get shot. All the animals are fleeing. Bambi starts getting... Oh, no. Feline gets chased by hunting dogs.
Yeah.
It's actually really scary.
Yeah, fuck those dogs.
Yeah, she ends up like on a cliff.
Not their fault, but...
No, yeah, just like it's just scary in general. She ends up on like a cliff trying to like stay away from the hunting dogs, and they're like trying to get at her, and she's calling for Bambi. Luckily, he hears her.
Yeah, Bambi shows up and fights all the dogs.
Yeah, he nuck if you buck. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, he's bucking.
He's bucking.
Yeah. So he fucks up those dogs. So
Feline runs away.
Yeah, can run away.
And then Bambi has to go up the cliff because there's nowhere else to go really to get away from the dogs. Because if he runs, they'll just catch up.
Yeah, so he gets
He's
up
like,
on the
I'm
cliff.
a deer. I can climb on this.
Yeah,
cliff.
he's got it. He climbs up the cliff and jumps over a ravine. And he gets shot.
Bambi gets shot in the butt.
I didn't remember this watching back as an adult. Yeah. Everyone talks about how his mom gets shot and dies, and no one ever talks about how Bambi also gets shot.
So Bambi gets shot in the butt and like can't really stand up. But the forest is on fire because of man. I don't know if they did it on purpose or on accident.
This is what Smokey the Bear warned us about.
Remember when you thought Smokey wore a shirt and I was
literally
Smokey
talking about this.
Absolutely has his man chest out.
He's tits out. What horny person drew Smokey
Why does he
the
even
Bear?
Have pants on? He's a bear.
He's supposed to be
so weird because Smokey has like a man body with a bear head, but then like fur.
He was the first furry.
He really was. And not enough people are talking about it.
I just literally didn't know that he did not have a shirt
you were like,
on.
He has a shirt, and I was like, Smokey
because
really
he wears like
out.
khaki pants and and a khaki shirt.
He's got his Wrangler jeans.
Yeah, I did not picture Smokey correctly.
With a hat, no shirt. It was an interesting choice for sure by the illustrator.
Yeah. They're like, how do we tell people to put out their forest fires? Let's give them a sexy bear. Topless bear.
Sex sells. And Smokey Bear is a sex icon. Put out your fucking fire.
He should be people's sexiest man of the year for 2023.
Did you see that this year it was McDreamy?
Is it?
Yeah. What's his real name? I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Patrick Dempsey.
Dempsey. I was gonna say it starts with a D.
He's like really hot, but like irrelevant.
Also, yeah, I don't know. I guess like what has he done recently?
Also, in the year 2023, can we pick somebody
else
that represents 2023?
I think
I love Patrick Dempsey. I'm not mad. I think he's really hot. I do. Yeah. I'm just a little. Was there no one else? Yeah. Who's picking this?
Who would you pick?
For sexiest man, people's sexiest man of the year in the year 2023. I don't know, but it just wouldn't have been Patrick. I mean, there's plenty of contenders that I think would be appropriate.
Like based on like relevancy
and just like, yeah. Like somebody who's like representing.
Yeah. How do they pick it? Like, do you think that there's like
pull that shit out of it? Is it like they put all the names in a hat and they just kind of ruffle it up and pull one out? Because
do you think
it's really
that
random.
There's like a committee and they all like vote, or like do you think they like poll people? I've never really paid that close of attention.
know.
Me personally, I have a very short list of men that I find like so attractive that I think that they would be the sexiest man alive.
I don't know.
And
Post Malone.
I watched a TikTok this morning.
I don't know why he's the first person that comes to mind.
I watched a TikTok this morning.
Orville Peck?
And this girl. Okay, but you don't really know what he actually looks like.
That'd be the irony.
It's the mask kink. I was watching a TikTok this morning. It's this girl. She always does like whenever there's like a red carpet, she like judges everybody's outfits. She went. I guess Post Malone went to the CMAs, and she went back to him. probably 20 times. Like she would like talk about somebody else and then go back and like talk about Post Malone's outfit again. And it was so funny.
He's killing the game.
He was wearing like a bolo tie, but it was like, it looked like a giant Pop-Tart, like a silver Pop-Tart or like a ravioli, like a giant silver ravioli.
He should have been our sexiest man alive.
I agree.
Anyway, back to Bambi.
Bambi is the sexiest
Bambi is
man
running
alive.
away from a forest fire. Oh, well, actually, Bambi can't get up. So the great prince has to come and find Bambi. And Bambi's like, hey, Dad, I got shot in the ass.
And he's like, don't care.
He said, get up
bitch.
or burn to death. And Bambi's like, I'm going to get up.
Yeah.
It's
a good choice.
I don't want to burn.
It's a good choice. Mm-hmm.
So then they have to run off together. They have to jump off a waterfall.
Yeah,
they have to run through the river too, because like literally everything is on fire except for the river, obviously.
Yeah.
They barely make it out before the fire like completely engulfs their home, which is like super sad.
It is really sad.
Bambi and Feline are reunited. Bambi's
They're on like a little like island.
Yeah. Bambi's like, I got a bullet in my ass cheek. They can't have been fun to run on. Like that just sounds terrible.
Yeah. Also, they don't ever really like do anything about it. I mean, I guess they're deers. Like, what can they do?
Start
but like
spitting water on it.
like they have like no, not the fire.
Like you hit the deer, we're gonna like put the fire out. Miss Quail out there. Miss Quail's
why
like trying
they're spitting
her
water
best.
on his bullet wound, cleaning it out.
I think it just healed eventually.
Like Flower comes up with his little claws and pulls out the bullet.
Probably
it just healed over it.
Yeah, I think Bambi's to this day still has that bullet in his ass.
Yeah.
Cut to like, I don't know,
Spring
3 years
again.
later. Yeah, Thumper's got like 85 kids.
Of course.
Flower has a child.
Okay.
I'll let Kat take this one.
I did not cry when Bambi's mom died. I did not cry when Bambi got shot, when their entire forest home was burnt down. I did, however, cry when Flower was calling to his children to follow him, and he named his baby Bambi. He named his baby after his best friend.
Only did Flower disregard his own name.
He said, Bambi renamed me, and I'm naming my child Bambi. I'm literally crying thinking about it right now. Like,
sweet.
It's the cutest thing ever, and that's the only thing I took from this movie.
Pretty important. It's pretty important.
It's really cute.
They're all gathered together because they're all headed to meet the new.
I'm literally crying. I wish
you love Flower's baby Bambi.
I just love Flowers, these cute little babies.
They're all flocking to see the new royalty that's been born.
Mm-hmm, it's been born
because Feline has given birth to not one, but two
twins. Wow.
Bambi had motherfucking twins.
Incredible.
And Bambi and his father, who's now 87 at this point.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. If he was already old.
So Bambi's like, probably like 5. So yeah, Bambi's dad's still kicking at the end of the movie. Great Prince is living.
I didn't even think about that.
They're both standing up on the cliff, and Bambi's starting to get his beard.
Okay, here's my question now. That I didn't think about last time. Do we think yeah, who knows? Do we think Bambi was there for the birth and then fucking hustled up to the top of the cliff? Or do you think he let Feline fucking struggle through birthing twins on her own,
think
watching
Bambi is
from
more,
the cliff?
Sensitive than his father. I think he's
you think as soon as she was done pushing out the second one, he
he hustled up there.
I'm so sorry.
He hustled up there to like impress his father. He's like, I stood up here the whole time.
Yeah, I totally was up here overlooking my land the whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm still crying over it.
And that's Bambi. And that's the end.
That's it. Would you like to go first?
I sure will. I gave Bambi a 6 out of 10 for the second time.
Wow.
It's a good movie. The music's really good. I hate literally everything else about it. Flowers, Pete's.
Yeah.
And the music.
Yeah.
And it's like beautiful to look at. Mm-hmm. It's a great like background movie. It's
That's true.
Not that good though.
Not good to like actually like focus on.
No, like I don't give a shit about deer. Sorry guys. And I just don't like it.
That's fair.
I just think it's stupid. I'm sorry, Bambi. Excuse me, I'm not done.
Oh,
I
I'm
put
so
it
sorry.
below Pete's Dragon.
Uh-huh.
And above Hocus Pocus 2. I kind of want to move Pete's Dragon. I feel like we should be able to revise our list.
You can.
I secretly love Pete's Dragon.
We make the rules.
I think it's so stupid that
It's like
it.
camp.
Yeah, I like love it.
Camp? Okay.
But I hate the movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's how I feel about Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of the movie, really, but I am.
I like Sword in the Stone. I think I gave it a 7. I don't really remember, but
I don't remember what I gave Bambi. I don't know where I put it. I never put it in my notes when I did it. So whatever I put it on Patreon is fake.
It's not real.
I gave it a 6 out of 10. 5 points are for all of Flowers' Pete's and then his baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 point for the music in the background. But yeah, so I put it at number 76. It's underneath Lady and the Tramp and above The Great Mouse Detective. Now, if that's what I did the first time, we'll never fucking know. I don't think so either.
Right.
It doesn't sound right. I literally was trying to read through all of my things, trying to remember, but that's what I'm giving it now. So.
Do you have 97 movies on your list?
Now that I added that one, yeah.
Anyway, you don't have to guess because you already know.
I already know
what our next movie is. It's Pocahontas.
Yeah.
She already guessed. I don't remember my hints. I can give you my hints if you want them.
I think I got it pretty relatively quickly.
You did. You got it.
Surprisingly, for once in my life.
You did good. But my hints were...
Wasn't something about them having 2 sidekicks.
I said it was a 90s movie. Technically a Disney princess, even though her title isn't princess. Then I think that's
Chief's
probably
daughter.
where you started to figure out. And I said the sidekicks are sidekicking. Even the bad guy's sidekick.
I think that's where I got it.
Yeah. Soundtrack on 10. And then I put that I didn't know how PC this movie was in the year 2023, but it actually held up.
It's not the worst.
We'll talk about it next episode.
But yeah.
I think it's good.
Okay.
But I also can't speak on it because I am not.
You don't want to be that white person that's like, I'm 2% Cherokee Indian.
I think like, not to be funny, but like we actually do have.
No, we
Native
do.
American.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But like, you know how like white people are always like, I'm 0.1% Indian, so I can say it.
I feel
but
like
we have
that's
like Cherokee.
America is like all like that. Though.
Yeah, especially in Florida. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I like dated a British guy, and I was like, oh yeah, like my family like we go to like the Celtic festival and like we're like Irish, and he was like, that's like really cringe. And then I was like, it kind of is though, because we're not like we've never been there. We don't know anything about it. It's like a false representation.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not even like our grandparents are from Ireland. It's not like, you know, when you have
like our
like
great great grandparents. Pretty sure it was grandpa's grandparents.
So that's our great great grandparents. Yeah, that's so far. Like we're not Irish. Okay, it's all fake.
Tell that to my red hair and my freckles.
Yeah, it's all a dream. Okay. It's not real.
Yeah,
you're not even Irish. You're American, and I'm sorry because that sucks, but it's true. We're just filthy Americans, and I hate it.
I do hate that.
Yeah, that's what we get for living in a melting pot, I guess.
And it's all because these fuckers in the movie we're about to watch.
Some hot chocolate, just a little chocolate covered strawberry.
What is it called?
The melting pot.
You just said it.
That's all, folks. Bye. These opinions are our own and are no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The Tragical podcast cover art is created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The Tragical intro was produced by Ja Reezy.
Links to our social media and Patreon can be found on our website, located in the show notes.
Thanks for listening
to Tragical.
Tragical.